Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome back to Auxhart Gardening. Today is just kind of a short, fun video where I am going to be unboxing, or rather unbagging, my seed order for the year. So this is my current seed collection. You can see it is in a cardboard box that I have divided with more pieces of cardboard box. But when you are living as cheaply as I do, you make do. So these are all from Baker Creek. This is mostly where I get my seeds from. And hopefully as the years go on, I will have to buy less seeds because I'll be able to save more of my own. All right, so let's just start dividing these up. So I have Orange Hawaii marigolds, albino beets. I chose these in particular because I really hate the taste of beets, but the catalog says that these are the least beet-like beets that there are. They're very high in sugar and lacking that really distinct earthy beet taste, which in my opinion kind of tastes like putting a fistful of dirt into your mouth. But we'll see if I like these. We have Kantar beans. Oh, hello, Kata. For those of you who don't know, this is my kitten, Kata. She looks a lot like Draco, which is my older cat, but she's only about 9 months old now, so she's very curious. Gets into a lot of trouble. Anyways, so I'm doing a lot of standard bush beans this year. I had some trouble with these like dragon tongue beans from last year. They are really pretty, but they weren't very productive, and I found the pods to be a little more tough than some of the more standard bush beans. And my partner suggested that I just get really good at normal beans and then branch out and try and make some of the more wild varieties work. So that's what I'm doing. I've gotten at least one, I think there's another one in here, variety of like super standard green bush beans, stringless, that are hopefully going to be very high production. What else we got? I have coral carrot. I think carrot seeds are going to be like the one thing that I buy for a very long time. And my kitten is trying to climb the wall behind you. Anyways, so carrots I think are going to be one of those things that I keep buying because it does take a couple of years for carrots to go to seed. And in the space that I am in, I just don't have the space to devote to growing carrots for seeds. So that's probably something that I'll be buying. Cinnamon basil. I got some more interesting varieties of basil this year. Here's another one, lime basil. I mean, I had to. I have to see if it tastes like lime. I have to see if it tastes like cinnamon. We've got Chinese red meat radishes, which I just think are pretty. Big Jim pepper, shishito pepper. I can't tell you how many other YouTube gardeners have just sworn by shishito peppers. I got some butterfly weed to plant on that hill above my big bed. I got this orange bell pepper. This one apparently is really productive and one of the sweetest bell peppers that you can buy. Since I had so much trouble getting big bell peppers this year, I thought I'd go for something that was probably going to be a little more reliable. This is rose mint. Again, this is more for the hill above for, you know, pollinators and pests. I got rutabagas. I seriously failed at getting rutabagas this year, but we're gonna try again. Let's see. Oh yeah, purple teepee beans. This is my other bush bean. And I am foraying into eggplant this year, so I got myself some little eggplant. I remember getting eggplant at the crop share that I used to be part of. They called them fairy eggplants, but I couldn't find them anywhere. They were long and skinny and like white and purple striped, and they were so good, so easy to eat. Regular eggplants have that like tough skin, and it's not that good, but I think I'm gonna try for something similar with these. This is crimson clover. This is another cover crop for that top hill. All right, this is the San Marzano Lungo number 2. That's a tomato. This year I am definitely paring down the number of tomato varieties that I'm doing, just because I want to focus on making salsas and sauces and not so much on slicer varieties. This is the Aji Charapita, excuse my pronunciation, pepper. I have a second packet of the coral carrots. The New England sugar pie pumpkin. This is kohlrabi. This is apparently free with my order. So that'll be fun to plant in the fall probably. I got some parsnips because I've never grown parsnips, and apparently they're a little more cold hardy than carrots, so that'll be an interesting one. I'll probably plant it for the spring, but earlier than some of the other ones. Got butternut squash. More carrots. These are turnips. There's not a good picture on this packet. I got more Auxhart carrots. Again, the packet doesn't have the picture, but these are the namesake of my channel. Generally, Auxhart is spelled OX, like the actual animal ox. But I changed it because I wanted to be a little bit original, but also aux, short for auxiliary, is kind of like helpful. And so the name of the channel kind of means helpful or helping heart. And I thought that that was really nice. We've got some cucumber seeds. This is my lemon basil. Got Antigua eggplant. This is the one that looks closest to what I remember the fairy eggplants looking like, but not quite. And oh, I got some Emily basil as well, because you can never have too much basil. Emily basil in particular is supposed to be kind of shorter and bushier than your more standard sweet basil. So I was thinking it would work better as a companion plant in my raised bed like I did last year. And this is the receipt. Looks like I spent $88 on seeds this year, which is all of this. So that's not bad, especially considering like the peppers and tomatoes, theoretically, I never have to buy seeds for again. Y'all have got to see what the kitten is up to right now. Alrighty, and all that's left to do is to file these seeds away. Basils go with the herbs. Do y'all have a favorite kind of basil? I'm trying all these different types. And so far my favorite is just normal basil. So let me know if you have a favorite type of basil. Let's see, carrots go with the roots. And yeah, that is my seed haul for the year, basically. So right now I don't really feel like I have enough seeds to like really participate in any seed swaps, although I'm really hoping that next year I'll have the opportunity to do that, because I'm going to try again to regrow this pumpkin that I accidentally grew out of my compost pile a couple years ago. This year didn't work out, but it was like the best pumpkin. It was so orange. It made my pumpkin bread such a pretty color. And it was full of lots of good seeds, and I'm really hoping I can actually regrow that and then share those seeds with people, because I don't know, it might be a new variety of pumpkin that just happened out of my compost pile. I haven't seen it in any catalogs anyway. I'm calling it the super orange pumpkin. But yeah, hopefully I will have cool stuff like that to share next year. But this year all I have is, you know, Baker Creek seeds basically. And on a different note, before I forget, I've been meaning to tell you guys this for a while, but my dad has recently started his own YouTube channel. He's kind of a hobby woodworker, and his new channel is all about how to do cool woodworking things. And you know, he's still getting the hang of making videos, but he's learning really fast, and he is such a good teacher. So if you are interested in woodworking at all, his channel will be linked below. It's linked below every video. So go check that out and share it around if you like woodworking stuff. Hey guys, it is the next day, and I wish I had gone out to the mail sooner, but I just found this in the mail. It's already open because I didn't know what it was, but this is actually a little seed gift from another YouTuber. This is UT33200 and Angel. If you haven't checked out their channel, you really should. They are some of the nicest people, and they have some really good ideas on container gardening. If you're somebody who can only container gardening, that's what they're doing. But they sent me a bunch of cute little stuff. I just want to show you guys. So we have some of those Chinese red meat radishes. This one says it is a birdhouse gourd. I'm not entirely sure what that is actually. Let's see, these are Parisian carrots. They're the cute little round ones. Those are great for containers. There's tree lettuce. This is tomato topaz. That looks really pretty. This one is called Lucid Gem Tomato. That also looks really pretty. And the fish pepper. I remember Jess at Roots and Refuge growing this one this year, and she could not stop talking about how pretty the variegation is. So I'll definitely be adding that to my list to grow this year. And then there's this little bag full of like the cutest little bags of seeds I've ever seen. Here we have something labeled kiddo corn. Kind of looks like it might be some version of glass gem corn. And I think I'll definitely have to wait on planting corn. I've never done corn before. I'm not sure if I have the room for it. But if I was gonna use these seeds, I would wanna do them justice. So that might get put off for a year or two. We have Oregon Spring tomato, Golden Queen tomato, and Brandywine tomato. Brandywine I have heard very good things about. We also have Laurentian rutabaga. I was just talking yesterday about how I was struggling with rutabagas, but have to try again. White icicle radish. I actually am growing these right now, and they are delicious. This is Itachi cucumber with a cute little drawing on the bag. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like a standardized symbol or not. If it is, y'all let me know. The China Rose radish, long pink tapered roots, that sounds really pretty. Excited to grow that. The Oda pepper, white egg turnip, awesome. The pumpkin pepper, that sounds really interesting. I'm probably gonna try and grow that this year. And the last one is the purple dragon carrot, which also sounds really cool, and I'll have to probably start that in the spring. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for this. I was just talking in this same video yesterday about how I didn't really think that I had the seed stock or the interesting enough seeds to do a seed exchange, but hopefully around this time next year I'll be able to contribute something. I think stuff like this is really cool, and I was telling my partner about this, and he said that he's like never seen somebody do something so nice for, you know, basically a stranger over the internet. And I told him, you know, here in the gardening community, seeds are a really common way of showing love in our community. And so I just thank you guys so much for this gift. And hopefully you guys will get to watch some of it grow and come to fruition and then spread to other people, because that is the ultimate goal, is to spread gardening and especially cool seeds, and along with that, the love of gardening to as many people as we can. Also, gotta mention that these guys have been my cheerleaders since like basically day one on YouTube. They found me before I even had 100 subscribers and thought that I was worth watching, and decided to support me, and that has meant so much to me over this past year that I've been trying to grow my channel, to have like such genuine people that believe in me and think that, you know, what I'm doing is worthwhile. So directly to you guys, again, thank you for just being the good people that you are and supporting me. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I wish you all happy gardening.